for logging on to WCBI.com. I'm meteorologist Jacob Dickey. Today we're pretty warm out there. Temperatures climbing into the 60s by the lunch hour, perhaps into the afternoon. Showers will pick up from north to south as our cold front approaches. Ahead of it, winds are out of the south between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Behind it, winds turn out of the north, and boy, do they get brisk tonight. Ahead of it, though, still fairly warm across parts of the Golden Triangle. I've got us in the low 60s up towards the Tennessee state line, 63 in Ripley and in New Albany, 65 in Tupelo, 64 in Houston, 64 in Bruce. We'll have the afternoon rain here, and that front coming a little early means the north winds may be as high as 5 to 25 miles an hour by late this afternoon into the evening hours. The front taking a little more time to get into the Golden Triangle, more of this evening into tonight, and that'll allow us to get to the mid to upper 60s out there, 68 in Starkville and in Columbus, 69 in Macomb, 68 down in DeKalb, 65 in Eupora. West Alabama holding off to the rain till later on this afternoon and into the evening hours, 66 in Solagent, 67 in Vernon, 68 in Reform. We'll have a nice morning here. The last nice morning, though, that we have for a little bit while. Let's talk about Futurecast and see what's going on here. Notice this morning we were sitting in the 40s and 50s out there. We're seeing clouds and maybe an isolated shower. I think the best odds for showers to hold off until the lunch hour. Notice a few little spot showers out there, and that's ahead of the front here. We've got clouds increasing through the day, but still sitting in the mid to upper 60s there. And then the rain comes in into the late afternoon and evening hours. The best odds are for the north and west here. I think we'll hold off to more the supper hour along the US 82 corridor and points to the south. And watch what happens to these temperatures. Temperatures tumble by 8 p.m. tonight, seeing the 30s already on here. We're even seeing some wintry mix move on into the region here, and that is with this strong cold front. That will continue late tonight into the overnight hours, perhaps by tomorrow morning, then finally pushing out. But we've got some strong north winds. Temperatures overnight, upper 20s and low 30s, and that wind will continue here. Now, here's the pavement temperatures. Good news is with the pavement temperatures overnight tonight being still in the mid to upper 30s, not concerned about any freezing of the roadways. It's just not going to be an issue for us here. We also have a bit of a strong wind tonight, winds out of the north. These are sustained winds, 15 to 25 miles an hour. That's going to help to dry things out, too. Any moisture that's on the pavement will evaporate pretty quickly, and that's a good sign for us here to keep impacts away from our region, except for this means we're going to be bitter cold here. The wind chill values will continue to drop overnight tonight. So the north wind's helping to dry things out. Look at our temperatures. We're into the 20s tomorrow here as we start our day on Tuesday, and that is going to continue. We will get the sunshine into the morning hours and afternoon, keeping those temperatures very chilly with north winds, again, staying between 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusts as high as 30 to 35 at times. Now, rain is what we expect to accumulate here. Those showers coming on through, half inch, maybe upwards close to an inch in a few spots here. If there is any wintry mix that is able to stick, it will be on elevated surfaces here, and that's going to be more to the north towards the Tennessee state line. Not expecting anything to stick here really across Tupelo and the Golden Triangle, even in West Alabama. We'll be okay here. Impacts remaining low, even if we do see some flakes and sleet tonight. No worries. Stay away from the bread, milk, and eggs out there. We don't need that tonight. No impacts are going to occur again. The impacts we will feel, though, is with the bitter cold air coming into the backside. Wind chill is telling the story here. Wind chill values are showing what's going on again. We're going to feel like the 60s throughout the morning hours into the afternoon. Watch what happens when this front comes on through. Then by 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, we're feeling like the teens and the 20s with those strong north winds. And overnight, are you kidding me? We've got places feeling like the teens and single digits starting our Tuesday there. It will feel like 5 out the door in Tupelo, 14 in Columbus. Cold for the next couple of days here, Tuesday and Wednesday. That's when we really feel this cold weather here. Wind chill values continuing to tell the story. Wow, we get up into the 20s in Tuesday afternoon is what it will feel like out there with those north winds continuing. Overnight Tuesday into the start of Wednesday, back into the teens is what it will feel like. We'll likely break some record low temperatures. The actual air temperatures we head into Tuesday night here and Wednesday morning. The good news is by the time we get into Wednesday afternoon, then finally we'll feel like we're above freezing here and be on our slow way to recovery in time for a fairly nice weekend out there. Really, the sunshine will continue for us here. 50s by Friday. I think we're into the low 60s into Saturday and Sunday. A mostly sunny and nice and quiet weekend.